Why is Tinker v. Des Moines a landmark student speech case? Imagine a group of students deciding to wear black armbands to school to protest the Vietnam War. Their peaceful act of expression was meant to convey a message about peace and opposition to conflict. But what happens if the school district decides to suspend them before they even get a chance to make their statement? This scenario touches on a fundamental question about free speech rights within educational environments. The case of Tinker versus Des Moines Independent Community School District became a pivotal moment in establishing how constitutional rights apply to students in public schools. In 1965, students Mary Beth Tinker, her brother John Tinker, and their friend Christopher Eckhart wore black armbands to school to protest the United States' involvement in the Vietnam War. The school district learned of their plans and adopted a policy that prohibited wearing armbands, threatening suspension for anyone who defied the rule. The students wore the armbands anyway, and as a result, they were suspended. The students challenged the suspension, arguing that their First Amendment rights to free speech had been violated. The case made its way to the United States Supreme Court, which agreed to hear the matter. The court's decision was groundbreaking. It ruled that students do not shed their constitutional rights at the schoolhouse gate. The court emphasized that students' free speech rights are protected under the First Amendment, provided that their expression does not cause substantial disruption or interfere with the school's educational mission. The court established a clear standard for evaluating student speech cases. It held that school authorities must demonstrate that their actions to restrict speech are justified by a specific and substantial reason, such as preventing disruption or maintaining discipline. In the Tinker case, the court found that the students' wearing of armbands was a peaceful and symbolic act that did not disrupt the school environment. Therefore, the school district's actions were unconstitutional. This ruling set a precedent that continues to influence how free speech rights are protected for students across the United States. It affirmed that students have the right to express their opinions and beliefs, even within the confines of a school setting, as long as their actions do not cause significant disturbance. The Tinker case remains a cornerstone in the interpretation of First Amendment rights in educational contexts, highlighting the importance of protecting individual expression and fostering an environment where open dialogue can flourish.